Oh my god, this is so freaking scary and cool at the same time. What's gonna survive? Oh no. Oh no! Hey guys, welcome to Eden Crafters Ocean World. This game is a bit of Satisfactory meets Planet Crafters. Let's go ahead and jump into the ocean world. Oh gosh. That was a blub. This is the ocean world. We must survive here. Our ship is going to have a few things in it at the moment. It's not currently powered though, so we're not going to be able to fly it. And these planets have natural disasters on them, so we need to be very well prepared for one of those to come in. By collecting a whole bunch of resources, getting a bit of a house down. I'm probably just going to put the house down right next to my spaceship here. We do indeed need to eat, drink, survive, as we always do. Welcome to my humble abode where we can regain our oxygen. Then we can slap down our little workbench. We need a few rocks, it looks like. Which one of these is a rock? That's copper. Are you rock? You're iron. Are you rock? Quartz? Well, quartz is a type of rock. Maybe if I, like, dig out the actual ground, will this give me rock? Ah, there we go. Boom. So that's a little different than some of the other games I've played. Most of the time, they don't actually allow you to change the terrain at all, but this one definitely does. Boop, there we go, workbench, and we have all these extra goodies to set up. Then we're gonna need a few cables and a little bit of cement. Using these copper ingots here, make a couple of cables. And then cement out of the rocks in the ground so we can do an electrical panel to make sure everything in our base can run swimmingly. And now we have lights. Which requires more rock. I don't want to dig into the ground like right next to my house. Because if we do that, I'm going to end up falling into a hole. Maybe we'll set up a little strip mine over here, just like in Minecraft. There we go. Let's create a little bit more cement to expand our base out a smidge. We'll put another chunk right here. Wonderful. We have a secondary entrance from the other side. It's starting to get a little foggy. I'm kind of scared. Let's get a little bit more rock. I need to start growing some food. Gotta make sure I have something to crunch and munch on. Passes the time real well if you can just get a bag of Doritos going. I don't think I'll be able to grow a bag of Doritos, but I really wish I could. But in order to grow our Doritos, I need some iron. Hello, iron. You're iron. Beautiful. Okay, so the flatter ones are iron. We're gonna look out for those. And apparently I can build a drill, and I can slap it on this big old puppy right here. This guy, which is actually a large iron deposit. It might be smart to get a drill on that. What do I need to build a drill? Some iron. Well, so we need iron to get iron to make iron. Makes sense. Makes sense if you don't think about it. And what is this over here? This looks like a mine cave. A mine cave? Same thing. Different names. Large rock deposits. Oh, I can gather rock from the large rock deposits, and then there's sulfur in here. I'm assuming we're going to need that for fuel for our ship. We get the heck off of this planet. And here we go. Get a little bit of iron ingot going. Make some iron plates. Need a bunch of these puppies. And then we're going to get a few plant growers. I like this little corner for my plant growers. Probably going to need, like, at least 3 of these. Right? And it's producing organic... Is this organic matter? 6 per minute. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so that's going to start producing some more materials that are going to help us craft some more stuff. And now it's time for a big old drill. Which I'm going to put on the iron here, of course. So we got to make sure we're getting a whole bunch of that. Alright, here we go. Since this is going to have automation on it, I believe we're going to want to position it in a way that it, like, kind of faces our base. God dang it, one more iron plate. There we go. Good stuff. And then that's just going to teabag the heck out of that iron ore, and we should get a whole bunch inside. 15 per minute. Oh my god, that's a lot. So we're going to be using a lot of iron, because I've been manually grabbing it. And I'm not getting a lot, but that's making a lot. I wonder if we could put multiple miners on the same iron node, maybe. So I can make my base a little bigger, because they already want me to put down a whole bunch more stuff. An assembly bench. I don't know what kind of goodies those are going to craft, but it's going to craft some type of goodie. So let's expand this out the back. Come on. Come on, work with me. Oh, we can go down. Wait, we can go down with it? Oh, well, you can build into the ground, so that would make sense, right? I guess I'm going to put it off the front because the game hates me. There we go. Got a whole bunch of the organic greenhouse stuff going. And screw it, let's put another one right off the front. What do I need for it? A little bit more cement. There we go. Put you right there. Wonderful. And now we have a much bigger house with a little pillar in the middle. I like that. I like the way this looks. It feels cozy. Now it's time for an assembling bench. We need gears, iron plates. Okay, what do we need for gears? Iron rods, which is iron ingot as well. So let's go scoop a little bit more iron out of our miner. Oh, and then when it's full, it stops. So yeah, we're gonna need like a conveyor belt or something to suck all that iron out. So there's our 2 gears right there. Bada bing, bada boom. And then we need even more iron rods for cables. So it might actually be a good idea to make another one of the miners. Just to keep it rocking and rolling for as much as we can. Here we go. Already gonna start doubling down on the iron ore here. And let's just get them like lined up perfectly. There we go, like a glove. Is that actually mining the rock? I hope so. It is, good, awesome. Now we're doubled up on the iron, beautiful. This is a large basalt deposit. Is that the stuff that makes you eat people's faces? There is plenty of copper out here, though, and also, look at these water physics, man. I'm liking those. It's nice. Can we go into the water? It said that this planet is like 90% water, so I'm very surprised that we were even able to find a piece of land here. Oxygen low. Go, 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 come on. And we need to grab the iron out of our drills, because they're not even drilling right now. Come on, go inside. There's also a temperature gauge, but this planet is rather warm. So 1 more cable and 2 iron plates, and we are good for the assembly bench. Which I'm gonna put probably the way that we're not able to expand, which is right here. Boop. And was that the sound of the power turning off? It sounds like it. Lovely. So now we have no power. We can do batteries, cells, filters, computers, rotors, circuit boards. Oh, here's the higher tier oxygen tanks. If I made some copper plates, that might be a good idea, but we're gonna need a lot more copper ore. My dude's about half hungry right now too, so let's go ahead and eat one of those. That'll give us 50 food. And now we learn the advanced miner, a whole bunch of standard oxygen tanks. We have a lot of stuff. Holy crap. A water pump? What am I going to need that for? But clearly right now we need power. So I think wind power is probably going to be the best for us right now. So let's take all of that iron that we're getting out of the miners and just smash it down into the iron ingot. And it's 5 iron plates. 2, 3, 4, 5. And 4 iron rods. And then we can slap one of these massive things down. We can actually put it on our roof as well. There we go. Before the tutorial even told me to build this, I already knew, because I've survived before, once or twice, you know? That's a nice flat spot. Let's put it right here, up on top of that little hill there. We're getting 7 megawatts off of this puppy. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 megawatts. And now it's time to advance into the advanced miners, which is something I definitely want to do because I'm tired of coming over here and scooping all the crap out of these crappers. We need something that's actually going to spit them out its buttocks and send them to where they need to be. Let's pin that recipe. 6 iron plates, full cement. There we go. Big boy. Holy Jesus. Okay, and yeah, it does have a spot where it spits out. So I might want to just grab the iron out of these, right? And then we're going to deconstruct these. It just gives us all our stuff back, which is super nice. And then put down the big old haunch. And get this haunch kind of pointing towards my base. There we go. Oh my gosh. That thing is huge. And this is where it's going to all the iron out. Using conveyor belts. So we put one there. And then we bring it to... I'm probably going to have my house build out farther this way because it's nice and flat. So I'm probably going to set it up, let's just say, like right here. Ooh, look at it floop down like that. And this needs to be connected to a forge, which we need iron plates and a bit of cement. I need to go back to my little Minecraft hole to get a little bit more stone for more cement. But we are running low on oxygen. So I need to get back inside so I can breathe. Oh. Alright, feeling a lot better now. And then for the forge, we need a bunch of iron plates. Let's get the ingot going. Craft 1 cement. Tons of iron plates. Don't mind if I do. And then we get the forge on here, which I guess we need to put it... Will it just auto-connect right there? Maybe I need to give it some words of encouragement. Like, you can do it, man. You can do it. You can attach. Come on. You can do it. Attach. Nice. Bada bing, bada boom. Forge right into there. And then just spit it right out into my mouth. Look at you. And that's making iron ingots automatically for me. I'm going to throw all the iron that I actually grabbed off of the crappy guys. Just so it just works with that. And look, that is so much faster than hand clicking every little iron ore. And now it's time to transform the planet. The atmosphere has a very low percentage of oxygen. Introducing some vegetation to create sustainable source of oxygen. This is where the whole planet crafters feel comes into it. Slowly but surely, this is all going to turn green. But in order to do that, we need to grow vegetation, which means we need water pumps. And for a water pump, we need a rotor, which is cables and rubber belts. What the hell? We need rubber? How do I make rubber? Oh, the organic matter from these guys. Okay. So let's grab all of this stuff. And just make a boatload of rubber. Beautiful. And then let's grab a ton of the iron ingots out of here. But I'm thinking it might be smart to maybe storage large quantities of items from conveyor belts. Yeah, I think I need one of those, actually, so I don't have to keep grabbing all the iron. So we can put this container right, like, kind of just, like, off to the side, up on this little chunk. And then we can conveyor belt ourselves into that. Here we go. Look at me, science, bitch. And then this has way more storage than everything else. Nice. Okay. So we have our iron pumping, conveyoring, and ready to go. And now we're going to need 2 rubber belts and 2 cables. There we go. To make 1 rotor. Another rubber belt. Another cable. Another rotor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And what do you know? We can make ourselves a water pump. Oh, this thing's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Well, good thing we're on the side of the ocean here. And we can start pumping water, but it looks like it's got an outspout. So obviously we're going to need to direct this water somewhere. So I'm going to try to line it up to function properly. There we go. It's sucking up all that water right there. And then this needs to connect to a greenhouse. Oh my god. 10 organic matter, glass panes, iron plates, and cement. Okay. But how the heck do we make glass? I bet it's going to be silica. Yep. It is silica. Okay. So that silica deposit over there might be something that we should start sucking up with a big old drill. So that way we can make a bunch of greenhouses in order to cause some oxygen to be pumped out into the atmosphere here. We can make silica with quartz as well. Wait, that wasn't silica over there. That was the basalt, so... I wonder if there's any other larger... There's an ore deposit right there, but do I have enough oxygen to get over there? I'm not sure. Well, we might as well go see what it is, and probably grab some silica along the way. Or some quartz, that is, because that's what makes the silica. Grab everything along the way. There's another cave up there. That looks like quartz right there. So we probably need to head to that. But getting a conveyor belt of quartz all the way back to my base from there, that's going to be a lot of conveyor belts. But it's going to be well worth it, I think. I have a couple of oxygen capsules on me, just in case we need to do that. I think this might be another iron deposit. Yep, another iron deposit. Nice. But that is indeed a quartz deposit right there. So if we really want to get like a ton of greenhouses going, we need to set up a miner on this and get conveyor belts all the way back to my house. But luckily there is a ton of quartz around it, so... Oh, we're running out of oxygen. Hit that oxygen tank. There we go. And is it becoming nighttime? What planet is that? Now with that newfound quartz, we can make a ton of silica. To make a ton of glass. And a piece de resistance is a little bit of this organic matter. And then we slap down a greenhouse. We want to make sure that pipe is pointing towards the water there, because we're going to need to add some pipes to make sure the water gets to it. Put the pipe to the pipe. There we go. The pipe is piping. And now this is going to produce a boatload of organic matter as well. But it looks like we're having some power consumption issues. So we're going to need another wind turbine. It looks like there's some lamps for outside as well. Iron beams for solar. But solar's not really going to help us at the moment. And I could actually mass produce wind turbines, because look at all the iron that we're making with that big mine right there. And now with all this goodies, we could just slap down another 3 of these. And now, yeah, they're hitting each other, but they still function. Don't worry, it's all good. All the people that play Satisfactory are like punching themselves in the face right now for how poorly organized everything I'm doing is. I live for it. And then we container right here, probably. Sure, why not? So we can conveyor belt the organic matter into that guy right there, so it doesn't keep bunching up in here, and we make sure we're being optimized. And then this is how we create the fertilizer, iron plates, and cement. And I'm going to probably put this thing near my base, because I want to have some grassy backyard, you know? Let's put it right here in our front yard. Perfect. It's got a widow wada. A widow wada on the Tio di Puo. Wow. The thing is, this is not going to function properly because I need to make sure there's a pipe hub on it, so that way we can split the water. But I need a few iron plates for that. Let's just do like a tube to, like, you know, a tube to Tubeville, population me. So like right here. There we go. Tube U to there, tube U to here, and then we do this guy to that guy. Wonderful. This is totally optimized. You can't tell me otherwise. Now this puppy should start getting water going. The ground is 1% fertile. I am impregnating this planet. Beautiful. So I just ate my last piece of food. And I don't have any more food. So we're probably... I'm going to delete this guy. Just get rid of these, because we have the greenhouse now. We don't need those. And I'm going to make a kitchen. For a kitchen, we need 2 filters. Oh, which uses a little bit of sulfur ore, so I need to go up to that cave and grab a little bit more. And it looks like our production has halted on this puppy because we have too much iron being pulled out. But that's fine for now. What I can actually do is set up more conveyor belts on the that guy there and have it split off and start crafting iron plates and rods, because those are the 2 primary building resources, so I don't have to keep building them myself. But I do need a little bit of this for a filter so I can make some food. I think food might be just organic matter. I'm hoping. And then it would be smart to probably get a conveyor belt going with more glass so we can do even more greenhouses. There's our second filter. And then we slap down a kitchen. That's the way we're gonna build later. So let's put the kitchen right here. How cute. Look at that. Wait, I don't cook in the kitchen? It did say it was a work in progress. Well, at least it's cute, right? And the morning is here. The sunrise. Ooh, look at that lens flare. How's our fertilization going? 8%? Okay. Well, it's got full power. Can I fly this puppy? I need energy. What kind of energy? Energy cells. Thinking emoji. How do we make energy cells? Let me go see. Doesn't look like we can yet, so, Oh, food pot. That's how I make the food right here. Nice. Food cans, food pot off of all that organic matter. So I'm going to make a couple of those, just so we have some of this green slime to shove down our gullet whenever we get hungry. And I think it would be smart to probably get ourselves an oxygen tank going. Oh my god, we're filled up on organic matter already. But yeah, we should get some bigger oxygen tanks, because I definitely want to get that quartz coming over this way. But I also want to make it so my iron starts crafting the plates and stuff. So that way I don't have to do it myself. So what do we need for that? And then there's also this area fertilizer and analysis radar. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. I see now. And for filters, we needed a boatload of sulfur. Is there a sulfur node I can get somewhere? This is what we want. A part producer. 3 iron beams, which are iron plates and iron rods. There we go. There's all the iron beams. And then circuit boards, copper plates, and silica. Okay. Gonna need some copper. Might actually be even smart to do one of these scanners before we do anything else, because I could find a copper node like over this hill or something. And then, as I was talking about before, oxygen tanks, we need more copper as well. Okay, so let me mine some copper off the ground. So we can make some circuit boards to get a scanner going, so we can look for some more materials to conveyor belt into my house. Then we'll get assembly lines going. We're going to be nice and optimized. And I believe those large rocks that I saw on the ground, I don't see one near me right now, but I'll point it out in a second. Oh, these guys. These are actually large rock deposits right here. I could get a mine on this, and that would help me produce cement. So, we should probably do that as well. We're going to have conveyor belts coming in from every corner of this gosh darn planet. What in the hell is that? Is that a tsunami? Oh, no. Okay. Do I have to be, like, in my ship? Do I just get in the ship? Oh my god. I don't know what to do, but I do need a little bit of copper. That thing's probably moving really fast. Okay, let's get inside. That's the natural disaster on the ocean world, a goddamn tsunami. Is that gonna, like, break my stuff? I don't have... I mean, there's no way a water pump is gonna survive a tsunami, dude. What the... That is approaching fast, and that is... taller than the mountains. Oh my lord. That is insane. I wonder what the natural disasters on all the other planets are going to be. I think I'll survive in here, but I want a window to watch. There we go. Screw you, Mr. Kitchen. I need a window to watch what's going on over here. That is scary and awesome at the same time. Not a lot of games do, like, natural disasters. They're hard to do. But here it comes. Brace for impact. I really hope that this is a well-built house. I'm really mad that I didn't build any type of, like, dam powering, because, yeah, I feel like I probably would have got a lot of power out of this if I had a dam. Oh my god, this is so freaking scary and cool at the same time. Do I have to get the high ground? I don't know. Am I not supposed to be here? Oh god. The scary, upbeat, crazy, scary music. Some Interstellar vibes going on right now. Look at this thing. Oh my god. I really hope I didn't have to get the high ground. It looks taller than the high ground. Oh, they're throwing me in third person now with this thing coming in. Oh, it's zooming out. What's gonna survive? Oh no. Oh no! Yeah, no, I don't think I could get to high ground on this thing. I do not think so. There goes my whole house. Oh, my wind turbines. Lovely. There was another island over there, though. This is giving me like a bird's eye view. That is insane. And now it's over. But it did wash away some stuff. What did I lose? So I lost all my power. And it is a bit foggy now. But everything else seemed to have survived. So now I just need a few iron rods to get power going again. And I'm wondering if there's any way we could make it so those don't get sucked away. You know what I mean? Could we, like, position these? I don't think we could position them tall enough. And how often are those waves going to come in? Probably, like, once a day, once every few days? That's crazy, though. But as I was rudely interrupted by the giant sea wave, I want to set up one of these analysis guys. And then, is this going to tell me, like, via... Yep. So when I press M now, it shows me where all the deposits are. It looks like there's a cobalt. There's actually copper next to that cobalt over there. Large iron, large quartz, large copper. Okay. Wonderful. And there's a bunch of nodes everywhere. Actually, a lot down here, too. That would have been a really good building location. Those 4 right there. But I think our objective is going to be to get all of that copper from over there to over here. So in order to do that, we're going to need a big boy miner. So I'm going to take a bunch of the iron out of the iron right here. Bap, beep, boop, bop, boop, bop. Iron plates, iron rods. And a bit of cement. Beautiful. And then I'm going to need a lot of iron plates for the conveyor belts. Like, more iron plates than I've ever crafted in my entire existence of every survival game I've ever played. Alright, how does 40 sound? That sounds pretty good. And then we might need a few oxygen capsules. We need a few oxygen capsules. Because I'm going to be out and about for a bit. And it said that these are all just over the hill here, or on the hill, or in the hill. I might have to mine to it. That's going to be crazy. Scaling the mountain. King of the castle. Come on. That's going to be the biggest conveyor belt ever seen in the entire existence of this game. And here we go. Big giant miner. And then we got to try to point it, like, perfectly at my base, if possible. So, like, right there. And then, like I said, the largest conveyor belt. Running low on oxygen. So let's do a piece. Just stop it right here, shall we? Look at that. A hidden oxygen. Yup. And then... Yep, their copper's coming down. It's going to take a bit to start actually pumping down. I'm stuck on the copper ore, and I didn't have enough iron plates, so we actually need even more iron plates. It's going to be like 100 iron plates to get this thing over here. So let's grab even more iron. There we go. Thank you. And here we go, top of the conveyor belt. It's like the copper hasn't reached yet, which is good. And let's just scoot this all the way down here. Oh, and then probably just stop it right there for now. There we go. Flowing. Going. Schnowing. And I'm going to need a little bit more cement because I do want to have this go into a forge to make copper ingots. But we're still not done with the conveyor belt yet. Here it comes. And then I probably want to kind of connect it over towards this storage over here. Not put it in the same storage, but like keep my storages in the same area. You know what I mean? And we are right at sea level, so this can't be very safe. But we do have George the Forge ready to go. And then the input is right there, so let's put you there. And then we just do a little conveyor belt action, connect those together. I'm not sure that is what I wanted. Unfortunately, it's going to break a lot of conveyor belt, but that's fine. That's why you place the forge first. There we go. And then that goes in there. And that's going to do a bunch of copper ingots now, once it actually starts flowing at a couple of jam-ups, but everything should be fine. And then we do a big old container right there, beautiful. Conveyor belt into container, and then this will just be a whole bunch of copper now. And I needed a bunch of that to actually start making circuit boards and a few other things, so now that's what we're gonna do. And how's our grass coming along, you stupid little stinker? 45% fertile. It is looking a little green. Okay. Okay. Is all the ground getting a little greener? Is that some grass coming in? Yeah, it is getting a little greener all around. Nice. Oh, definitely. I didn't even realize. Look how much. Yeah, it's so much greener. Oxygen critical. We're in. Yes. The next step is going to be cement. So we need another drill. And then I gotta go back down into my little hole. And that's what she said. There we go. Grab a bunch of this. Oh, we've reached the water. We are kind of like at sea level, so probably not best to be digging like that. And there we go. A bunch of cement. Wonderful. And then let's see. I'm not even sure that this is how this works. I'm hoping it is. So if we place that there, is that going to start? It is. It drills rock. Okay. And then conveyor belt. Into another forge. We're going to place that right there for now. There we go, and then input, output, we'll put that right there. Build our little conveyor belt to go in here now. And then this is going to start making us our cement. And then we'll put our cement container right here. Conveyor belt to the cement container. And look at that. So now we have copper ingot, iron ingot, and cement. 3 of the main producing resources. Fuck yeah. And now the big thing after that is going to be part producing. So this is going to make it so we can turn the copper into copper plates, which are then used for the next thing. And then we can turn the iron to iron plates and bars and things like that. So that way these aren't getting jammed up. We're going to use a bunch of this to make even more specific pieces and so on and so forth. So that's what we're going to do. But we need a bunch of iron beams and circuit boards and gears. And that's why I went to go get this copper. Because in order to make circuit boards, we need a lot of copper plates. And also, we need silica. Oh my gosh. Am I going to go set another conveyor belt up to that quartz over there too? Do we have enough oxygen to do that? It might be smart, man, because it seems like there's 4 major resources and we're missing one of them right now. Remember when I said that the copper conveyor belt was going to be the longest one ever? Yeah, I spoke a little too soon. This quartz is so far away. But we have a drill for it, so let's go ahead and slap you down. Also, I need to try to direct this somewhat towards my base, right? Put you right there. Beautiful. That's going to start mining up all this quartz, and then conveyor belt from heaven. Made 111 iron plates, so we're at 26 iron plates worth of distance right now, 39 all the way over there. I'm running low on oxygen. I'm a little out of shape. Let's just slap that right there. Hit an oxygen tab. Ugh. And look at this thing. Look at that thing. Holy God. And then conveyor belt all the way to here. Bap. And then I need a forge right here. There we go. Conveyor belt from the forge to the belt. Okay. It looks like... Uh-oh, wait. Is this one piece? Yeah, that's one piece. Okay. So build your conveyor belts in pieces, because if they don't place correctly, you're going to delete the whole conveyor belt. There we go. So that's going to start sucking in silica. It's like going up the wrong side of an escalator. Yep, there you go. You can see the pink stuff coming. It's going to take quite a bit of time for the pink stuff to get here, but... And then I need somewhere to store it, which is going to be right here. And then we bend the conveyor belt like Beckham. And then this is going to be all of the silica we need for all of the circuit boards that we need. And why do we need circuit boards, you ask? We need circuit boards for the crafting part producers. So we're going to input. I'm going to kind of bend this as well, like that. Swing that around. And then we can tell this to make iron plates so we don't have to craft them ourselves anymore. And then this output needs to go into another container, like this one right here. And now I don't need to craft iron plates anymore. And then we can start really increasing the oxygen on this planet. Looks like our power is kind of screwed. We need a lot more power. Let's put down a lot more wind turbines. You've really started to overwhelm the power systems with the amount of conveyor belts and crap we have going right now. Let's see where the power is at on this puppy. Okay, power 96, 87. All right, so we're going to need a little bit more wind turbine rocking. As much as the wind turbines get knocked out every single time, they're still just so much more efficient and they run during the night, so... More wind turbines! More power! There we go. That should do it. Nice and organized. And now what I want to do is take a lot of this silica. Take a lot of these iron plates. Take a good amount of this cement. There we go. And it looks like we unlocked something new. An assembly machine assembles 2 crafting parts into a selected recipe. So we could make this create iron beams, computers, rotors, things like that. So that's where organization comes in handy. That's for damn sure. But we're just going to need probably 2 more of these part producers. Because what I want to do is set one more up on the iron right here. I'm going to delete this. Like, oh no, everything falls into the ground, wheel. And then I need one of these puppies. Do that right there. And then this is going to split. There we go. The iron between 2 part producers, and I'm going to tell this one to do rods, and this one does plates. So now I don't have to craft either of those things. It'll do rods and plates for me, the 2 main building ingredients for everything that we need. And this might be where I'm starting to see, like, not enough iron being produced, but I think just in due time, everything will get nice and crafted. And then I just wanted one more part producer over here. We might be able to finagle it towards the base so we don't have to move around too much. There we go. Conveyor belt from the copper storage to this to make copper plates. Into this storage container right here. And now we don't have to craft copper plates by hand either. But now the next big step is to fertilize this ground. And now that we have all of everything we could ever need, besides sulfur, which I think we just need to go to the cave to mine. So I can make 10 filters, a bunch of iron beams. Because there's a higher level fertilizing item that isn't that organic dome out front, the area fertilizer. Because we do need to increase oxygen and start getting some greenery going. So I'm going to go to the cave, get a little sulfur, and put another one of those down to see how much that actually helps with the terraforming process. And here goes nothing. That was actually super easy to craft because of what I've done. It needs water though, so we probably got to put it like right over here. Look at this thing. Oh my god. We need one more rotor, which we just need some organic matter for some rubber. Now that everything's automated, this is like super nice. Here we go. I'm going to give it its own personal pump. So that way it's not bogged down by the greenhouse whatsoever. There we go. Water's coming in. It looks like we are using quite a bit of power. And then this needs organic input. Oh, okay. I see now. So we need a conveyor belt from our organic export into this thing. I mean, that probably could have been done a little bit more direct. Let's fix that. We just go to, like, right here. And then go to right here. And then bring it in. So that way it doesn't have to do some crazy loop-de-swoop. And that's going to fertilize even crazier to slowly but surely make the ground nice and green. Even faster than how everything else went. And how's our power currently? Our power's up and down, but it's pretty consistent. And this is already at 16% fertile. Holy crap. Okay. Nice. And of course, they go ahead and throw another freaking tsunami at me, just like that. I'm just trying to make the grass green, man. Can't I just make the grass green? That's all I want. I just want some green grass. It is getting rather green over here. Nice, 50%. The other one stopped at 50%. I'm curious. See, this one goes above 50%. So this one might actually, like, grow trees and crap. So we're gonna need, like, a bunch of those. We'll put one over there, and just start getting everything cranking. Rotors, filters, cement. I'm going to have to find some more caves for some more sulfur. And I might try to face tank this tsunami here. I'm curious what happens to me. Am I going to survive it? I highly doubt it. But this thing is absolutely cranking so much faster than this little dome water guy. And the ground is getting so much greener in this little circle here. Look at this. I want to see trees and grass and a whole bunch of other stuff pop out. It's going to be cool. Love the progression of the world. Love the satisfactory conveyor belt stuff going on. I love the world events. Will we get to 100% fertile before this giant wave wipes us all out? I wonder what it's going to knock out. Because last time, I didn't have as much crap. It knocked out all of my power, which honestly isn't even going to be that hard to replace, actually. Can't I just do... Well, see, I want my stuff to just be powered while it's coming in. And I can just replace those things because I have all the conveyor belts and the assembly lines all set up and ready to rock and roll. 85% fertile. There's a tree! There's a tree! Look! 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 A tree! Oh gosh. But here comes the water. That's my first tree. Oh, get inside. I don't want to die. I want to live. But I'm so happy that there's a tree. Look at that. Look at the big old tree. Hopefully the wave doesn't knock out the tree. Oh no. I'm gonna name you Tree. But here it comes. Round 2. Let's see if we survive it this time and see what else it's gonna knock out. It might just knock out the power again, which is easy to replace, as I mentioned before, so perfect. Here it comes, the zoom out. The zoom out of destiny. My trees. Oh my god, there's so many trees. Look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees. We need to set up a lot more of those fertilizers, like all over the map. Get the whole planet covered. Yep, it knocked out my power again. Is this wave bigger than last time? It's pretty huge. This is sick. Wow. I imagine like the other ones are going to be like volcanoes on like a red planet and like all the different planets with all the different natural disasters, tornadoes, things like that. That's going to be so crazy. And we're back in my little house. So yeah, knocked out my power. But this is where we're going to end today's episode. We've pretty much done everything in the prologue besides fly the ship. So there's not much else to do currently. But I do look forward to this game's release when it does come out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, turn on the notification icon, make sure it's set to always, so that way you're notified whenever these next upcoming game videos go live. You guys are all beautiful, and if you made it this far, you probably enjoy my content. I'm stuck. Please leave a comment down below. Helps the channel tremendously. And of course, I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.